I'm going to move very quick on this video because I have a lot to explain. Now, this is just a very wonderful picture of a high priest garment. Very beautiful, very orderly, very Yahuwah, very all about Yahuwah. No jazzing about it, just beautiful. It shows a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a set apart people, set to serve Yahuwah in his way and his way only. Pause the screen if you need to read all the things that go along with the high priest garments. Beautiful, honorable, no renegade. So here you have high priest. You know, someone I would want to represent me. You know, being a holy nation, you know what I'm saying? And there were special garments for Aaron and his sons. So Exodus 28:4. These are the garments they shall make: a breastplate, an ephod, a robe, a coat, a checker work, a turban, a slash. They shall make holy. Holy is clean. So you just want to deal with clean things. Not ifs, ands, or buts, whether it could be clean under this circumstance or it couldn't be clean under this circumstance. No, clean, holy garments for Aaron, your brother, and his sons to serve me as priests. And they, you know, you would suppose if you're going to act like a high priest, you should come from Aaron. If you would suppose if you wanted to act like you're a prophet, you would wear something clean, right? And no one would have to question your attire. Okay, just saying. Let's move forward here. Now let's look at, since I said all that, let's look at John. Now NIV, which I do not respect, is definitely what these anyway, satanic group book wrote. The NIV says John's clothes were made of camel's hair. Okay, John's clothes were woven from coarse camel's hair. Now John wore a garment of camel's hair. Now John himself had a garment of camel's hair. I'm just reading what it says. And the same John had his raiment of camel's hair. It keeps saying camel's hair. It's very specific here. When it comes to John, very specific. Camel's hair, no doubt. Okay, it says here, the description of John the Baptist's clothes is believed by most scholars to be a deliberate echo, you know, plagiarism, that of the prophet Elijah, who in 2 Kings 1:8 is said to wear a garment of hair. A garment of hair. Now look at John. John says John's clothes were made of camel's hair, and he had a leather belt on. Now, you got to understand plagiarism was going on. And if you don't want to accept the fact that plagiarism is going on, you're still going to be blind to this. You know, we so smart. Anyway. Now, I'm talking about these leaders that's not catching it. It doesn't matter how long you've been in, as the person said, been in this, in the game. No, it ain't no game for me. It's not some, no. Truth is truth. And sometimes we've been justifying things for so long that we miss it. And Yahuwah definitely wanted me to do this video. I was like, Papa, I really don't want to do this video because people gonna do what they want to do, Papa. And they use excuses like, but he didn't say I couldn't. He didn't say I couldn't wear it. He didn't. I'm like, okay, what did he say you could? But he said he didn't say I couldn't. It's almost like, did he say you can touch the apple on the tree? Well, no, he didn't say it, but he told me don't touch the tree. But anyway. So let me move forward. Don't want to waste a lot of time. Some people going to be dead horses and you can't do nothing about it. But I will obey Yahuwah. So here it talks about Elijah, who in 2 Kings 1:8 is said to wear a garment of hair. And then we find out clear and plain that John wears a garment of camel's hair. Move forward. Okay. And let's look at the high priest outfit again. Proper, preferably what I would want, who I want to represent me, you know. Okay, now let's look at for a minute this guy. Okay. Arabic.
It's a cool one because it's all shadowy too.
Natural environment over there. Now let's check her out. Now she's gonna listen to what this lady says, and you can tell she's a foreigner as well. She's literally fixing to break it down, and she's saying it in a nice way, and she doesn't even know she's exposing the truth of the matter about. She's going to expose the fact that camel's hair is very dirty, but it's very expensive, and you must blend it with another garment. And we know we don't supposed to wear blended garments as Hebrews. However, camel's hair must be blended with another garment in order to make it very consistent and thread-like. And that disqualifies because you're breaking another law. Blended garments. I do believe that's why Yahuwah tells us don't wear blended garments. But let me move forward.
Hello, who is that?
Hello to Sweden.
Yeah, hello to Sweden. Well, I'm sitting here spinning camel. I got the product from the camel farm Nassenheide, which is nearby Oranienburg, so that you know where to go when you want to go. You can ride their camels, you can look at camels, yeah. And in spring times we went there and get the hair who just drops down from the camel. They don't get...
She says the hair just drops down from the camel. Like a dog sheds hair, like a cat sheds hair. The hair dies off the animal. But at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the consistency of a hair follicle. I'm going to show you the importance of DNA. I'm going to show you the importance of blood and fats. I'm going to show you that something that falls off an animal and it dies off the animal still consists of the animal's DNA. Okay? Okay.
Shared like a sheep.
Alright. So it just that dropped down.
Yeah, it dropped down and it's quite dirty.
Quite dirty.
So the process is not just easily made before you can spin it.
Then you have to wash it?
No, you can't wash it because it's a hair and it would be a big lump.
Okay.
So she says, no, you can't wash it. He says, you're going to wash it because she says it's a very tedious process. It's very dirty and dirty hair. It falls off the animal, you know, like rabies. But and he says, well, wash it. And she's like, no. Because you got to blend it with something else to make it work.
You have to card it, clean it first up a little bit to get the
dusted, you know,
big things of straw and material out.
Yes.
And then you have to card it to make such things who are called butts. That's actually from the machine, a carding machine.
Carding machine, yes. It's the same in Swedish, karda.
Yeah.
It's the same word.
And then you can spin it. And after, you need 2 threads to make a yarn.
2 threads.
At least 2, otherwise it won't work.
2 threads.
And then you can, start knitting.
Blending of 2 threads.
Do this for
Hebrews.
I'm just doing it for hobby. Yeah.
I'm not playing around with people.
Earn money with it.
I'm trying to do right.
The production and it's quite expensive, so people would pay amount, you know, because in the supermarket you can get really cheap wool, but if it's not wool, it's mostly synthetic.
Synthetic wool, yes.
Yeah. Because camel yarn you can't buy.
No, it's not.
So yeah, even if that get industrial produced, it's quite expensive.
So, John the Baptist wearing the camel's hair, that's expensive. You know, the process. You know, goat's hair, sheep's hair, lamb's hair, you know, the clean animals. That would be something that, you know, seen. But remember now, our high priests wear the other stuff. Now, we see here blood and lymph vessels at the bottom, the blue vein, the red vein. And we see the hair follicle. And we see the sweat pore. This is the animal. When it falls off the animal, it has contained the oil glands and the fats of the animal.